I've been doing meal prep for about 5 years now, and through trial and error, I've learned what does work and what doesn't work. Today's topic is going to be going off of my preferences and what happens to work for me. So this video may not be best for everybody, but I'm sure there's a few of you who can benefit from these tips. Anyways, on to today's topic, meal prep for beginners. Let's get started. Now before we go any further, there are a couple of things that I need you to admit. Number one, you are lazy. I don't mean you specifically, I mean humans are lazy. For meal prep to work, you have to find the most convenient way to do it. That means it needs to be easy, fast, and simple enough to where even someone like I can do it. The more work it takes, the less time you're going to do it for. I'm sure you could spend a couple hours a day prepping and weighing all your meals out, but eventually that's going to get old and you're going to stop. And what's that word I'm using all the time?
Longevity.
Oh yeah, that. If something's easy enough, you'll do it for a long time, or even better, the rest of your life. But more on that later.
Number 2.
You love food. And there's nothing wrong with that. Food's for energy, not for enjoyment. I don't care about taste at all. Oh, my teeth. Ow. Where's my pillow? Where's my pillow? We were blessed with a sense of taste, and enjoying the taste of foods is not a bad thing. Your food doesn't have to taste like shit. Some people don't have a problem eating sawdust. Sorry, autocorrect. What I meant to say was some people don't have a problem eating brown rice and unseasoned chicken every day, but I'm not one of those people. And the chances are you are not either. If you're not eating foods that you enjoy, it's gonna feel like an actual diet, and you're not gonna do it for a long time. What was that word again?
It's longevity.
Yeah, so by doing my methods, I'm able to eat foods that I enjoy eating with doing minimal meal prep. The 3 main points is that it tastes good, it doesn't take a lot of time to do, and it's easy. By doing this, I'm able to eat healthy without feeling like I'm on an actual diet. So let's break it down. In this video, we're gonna start with the harder tricks, and by the end of the video, I'm gonna show you some really easy things that you can start doing as soon as this video is over. So make sure you stick around to the end, and make sure you subscribe so you get my next video. So let's start with the most important meal of the day. Breakfast. Now breakfast is the easiest because it literally requires no meal prep. Every day for breakfast I eat eggs and oats. Oats are easy because all you do is throw them in a bowl with some skim milk and put them in the microwave. And then you can add in some fresh fruit for flavoring. Now for my eggs, I always use the liquid eggs from the carton. Remember earlier when I said things need to be fast and easy? Cracking eggshells and separating the yolk from the white is not efficient, it's not fast, it's not easy. So best solution is just get them from the carton. It's gonna save you a lot of time every day, and it tastes better than egg whites. You can get real eggs if you want. But remember, I said I want the absolute easiest meal prep available. So liquid eggs means no cracking shells, so that's why I go with that. When we talk about lunch, for me that actually starts the night before. Every night when I get home, before I eat dinner and relax, I chop up 200 grams of sweet potato and I put it in a Tupperware. After that, I line a baking sheet with tinfoil and I put it in the oven. This right here is the most meal prep we're actually gonna be doing. Doing that takes about a total of 5 minutes, and it's gonna save us a lot of time for the next day. Next morning, before I cook my breakfast, I take my pan out of the oven, turn the oven on, coat the sweet potatoes with a light layer of coconut oil, and then I put them in the oven. By the time I'm ready to leave for work, they should be about done cooking. So if I needed to, I could put them in some Tupperware and take them with me. However, I do have the luxury of coming home for work, so I just let them sit in the oven, so that way by the time I come home to eat them, they're still relatively warm. This way when I come home, I have fresh sweet potatoes, rather than reheated, old, saggy, nasty sweet potatoes. Now for dinner, I usually eat jasmine rice or quinoa, but these foods when reheated taste horrible. But like I said, I usually come home for lunch. And one of the best investments I've gotten for my kitchen is a rice steamer. Every day after lunch, before I leave to come back to the gym, I take a 1/3 cup of rice and about 3/4 of a cup of water, and I put it in my rice steamer. Now this is only gonna take about 20 to 30 minutes to cook, but the good thing about a rice steamer is it'll keep it warm and keep it fresh all day long. So that way when you come home, you have fresh rice. Obviously I don't solely eat rice and sweet potatoes. So here's some other things I add in my meal prep. Protein shakes are great because, well, all you have to do is put some almond milk in a shaker cup with a scoop of protein and shake it. Could not be simpler. Nuts. Nuts are loaded with healthy fats, which makes them a really good snack to have. Greek yogurt. Normally you can get these pre-portioned for about 69 cents per container. This is a great snack because it tastes really good. Any kind of canned fish is always good for a variety of reasons. The biggest one is that it requires no meal prep. You just open it up and it's ready to eat. Second thing is they're loaded with healthy fats. And the third being that they're super high in protein. But what I found that's even better than canned fish is the pouch. This has no water in it, so it's even less work, and it doesn't leave that fishy smell in my office. The last thing is the most obvious, fruit. You can't go wrong with an apple or a melon. The best part about fruit is that they take no meal prep. It's already been prepped for you, all you have to do is wash them, and they taste great and give us good energy. Meal prepping doesn't have to be complicated, and your food doesn't have to taste bad. But even with all these tips, this is really only scratching the meal prep surface. There's a ton more you can do out there to make your meal prep easier and more fun. If you'd like more information, feel free to send me a message. I'd love to help you out. And that's where we're gonna end today's video, guys. Make sure you subscribe for more content. If you're watching this on Facebook, I wanna say a real big thank you. We finally made it to 400 likes on the page, and that's a big milestone for me that I'm really happy to achieve. And I couldn't do it without you guys watching right now. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, let me know with a thumbs up and share it with a friend that might enjoy this. I'll see you guys next time.